I'll probably drop in when you get to the first berm, so I'll probably see you go off the lip.
Cool. I'm gonna pump the roller and then crank hard, stay left because of the tree.
Right.
So stoked, very happy about that. Dropping in there so fast, and then it's like all quiet, and it's so far that you just see it coming for so long, like, oh, and it's such an impact. It's just like, God, bam, hold on.
Stomped
It's
so good.
Such a cool feeling.
Yeah, right to great.
Bike parks have changed the sport in a huge way.
It's good seeing that many people interested in the same sport.
Trails are steep and they're kind of gnarly compared to a lot of other bike parks.
Lots of lines develop on bike parks just from pure repetition.
Fun to go up there and really shred.
I think I know the mountain pretty well, and when somebody shows me a new line, I'm surprised, I guess.
Throw some dust in each other's face every once in a while.
We need a lot of space to do the kind of stuff that we want to do.
It's easy to break the ice with people you don't know, talking about the one thing you like the most in the world.
Kind of brings out the spirit of what we do for fun.
It's a pretty cool opportunity to ride with other people you never do before, you know?
There's no place to hone your skills like a bike park because you can't get so much vertical in such a small amount of time anywhere else.
heartbeat pounding away. To the rhythm of the awful rusting machines. We toss and turn but don't sleep. Each breath we take makes us thieves. Like causes without rebels. Just talk but promise nothing else. We crawl on our knees to you under a sky no longer blue. We sweat all day long for you. But we so cease to see us through. Cause sometimes dreams just don't come true. We wait to reap what we are due. To the rhythm of a time bomb ticking away. And the blare of the sirens coming to strays. Chased down like dogs we run from your grasp until the sun comes up. We crawl on our knees to you under a sky no longer blue. We sweat all day long for you. But we so cease to see us through. Cause sometimes dreams just don't come true. Look now at what they've done to you. White needles buried in the red. The engine roars and then it gives, but never dies. 'Cause we don't live, we just survive on the scraps that you throw away. I won't crawl on my knees for you. I won't believe the lies that hide the truth. I won't sweat one more drop for you. 'Cause we are the rust upon your gears. We are the insect in your ears. We crawl, we crawl, we crawl all over you. We so cease to see us through. Our days are precious and so few. We all reap what we are due. Under this sky no longer blue. We bring the dawn long overdue. We crawl and we crawl and we crawl all over you.
Here we have a quiet little motel, when in fact it has now become known as the scene of the crime.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
When you got Ben Boyko building some amazing drums, it's good to have dudes like that around who know how to create something that's fun to ride and works.
You guys aren't closed, right? Like, is it our...
I don't have anything else to do tonight. I just wanted to go in there and hang out with my friends.
Bedtime stories and pose like them name Chuck Norris. And don't know the real hardcore, cause sandals are no back to. The thugs them way to where them got to. And won't think twice to shot to. Don't make them spot you unless you carry guns a lot to. A beer to.
They're cheap. You don't complain, you don't have to feed them. Child labor is the only way to build jumps.
Pop off and them start chop it. With the pin file long and it a beat rapid. Police come in a jeep and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy rabbit. Get chopped like a bad habit. So no bother post off if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone.
He's always pushing his limits, pushing your limits. He's one up in the session. He's always trying to be competitive, which basically riding with the buddies all about. Riding with Cam basically doesn't really end. Like after you're tired, he goes over the trampoline and starts bouncing around.
Come on, let's face it. I get our education's basic, and most of the youth them waste it. And when them waste it, that's when them take the guns, replace it. Then them don't stand a chance at all. And that's why enough little youth have up some fatmatic with the extra magazine in a them back pocket, and a bleach at night time in a some black jacket. All who not lock glocks at them a lock rocket. Them we fully up a current like a shock socket. Them we run a road block which but the cops block it. And from now till a morning no stop clock it. If them run out of rounds I broke back ratchet. South side, north side. East coast, west coast. Yo.
I think it's like midnight or something like that, and we're out here still building the jumps.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica. No. Jamaica, Jamaica. No. Jamaica, Jamaica. It never makes no sense.
Kurt came up with the idea to shoot at Brad's yard. His yard is just a big playground and I could spend days there. If he has an idea, he's gonna go build that thing and he's gonna build it the nastiest way he can.
They're coming for you every day, while senators on a holiday. The army recruiters in the parking lot, hustling the kids, they're juggling pot. Listen, young man, listen to my plan. Gonna make you money, gonna make you a man. Bam, bam. Here's what you get on M16 and a Kevlar vest. You might come home with one less leg, but this thing will surely keep a bullet at your chest. So come on, sign up, come on. This one's nothing like Vietnam, except for the bullets, except for the bombs, except for the youth that's gone. So we keep it on till you're coming home. Higher and higher, fire, fire, fire. Light up, you light up, fire, fire, fire. So we keep it on till you're coming home. Higher and higher, fire, fire, fire. Light up, you light up, fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Tell me, President, tell me if
That's a heavy hitter. You're up there for a while.
How many of them do you think we got? The general says we never miss a shot, and we never ever ever keep a body count. We're killing so efficiently we can't keep count. In the Afghan hills, the rebels still fighting. Opium fields keep on providing the best heroin that money can buy. And nobody knows where Osama been hiding. The press conferences keep on lying like we don't know, so we keep it on till you're coming home. Higher and higher, fire, 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 light up, you light up, fire, fire, fire. So we keep it on till you're coming home. Higher and higher, fire, 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 light up, you light up, fire, fire, fire. Yeah, so Mr. Engine number 9, machine guns on a New York transit line. The war for oil is a war for the beast. The war on terror is a war on peace. Light up your lighter, bring them home, so we keep it on till you're coming home. Higher and higher, fire, 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 light up your lighter, fire, fire, fire. So we keep it on till you're coming home. Higher and higher, fire, 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 light up your lighter, fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, you know, so light up your lighter. Yeah.
He's one of the only builders I know that hits everything that he builds. Some of the stuff you question yourself, but he's stoked to send it right away, and he's always got a smile on his face.
Light up your lighter.
One thing I've noticed traveling and riding the world is that, you know, this North Shore style of mountain biking is now world famous and is really known for its ladder bridges and skinnies. But when I go out and ride, I don't ever ride skinnies, and you know, rarely do I ride anything that's built out of wood. So I like to ride fast and ride really technical terrain. Who better to bring to the shore than Sam Hill, one of the fastest riders in the world. During the few days we had to shoot with Sam, conditions were at their worst.
You riding us today? You want to film it?
No way I'll be riding. Wouldn't have ridden any of the days.
Bright moments always come back vivid. The 5th grade was epic, citywide test pressure, the pre-crack era. Mr. Showman, what a prick. Attitude matches wardrobe, uglier than sin. This is Bed-Stuy 82, 9th floor, 3 tiny rooms, 1 view. Bucktown, Roosevelt House, they green grass is green, our green grass is brown. Shots rang, my phone wasn't touch tone, heavy beef in the street, E.T. had to flee. Great heavens, good grief, hungry bellies, bright gold on their teeth. The windows on the Ave look like sad eyes. The fix a sharp gaze on you when you pass by. And if you dare to stare, you can see him cry. You can watch him scowl, feel him prowl. Wild and steady sizing every inch about you. Fast math measuring what you amount to. The laughter, screams, the number roll, the song of songs, the book of dreams. Ends don't meet where the arms can't reach. Mean streets, even when it's free, it ain't cheap. Ongoing saga, terminal diagnosis. Basic survival requires super heroics. No space in the budget for a cape. It's when you gotta fly by night to save the day. Crash landings routinely happen. Some survive, others never rise from the ashes. Watching asphalt and observing the Sabbath creates an ecstatic, and there you have it. From teenage love, praying in tongues, strange fruit, ballet boots and native drums. From hence I come, so here we go. Signs and wonders all along the road. Some lines open, some lines closed. Some stretches roll with no lines at all. Some riders don't know what they riding for. Hands on the wheel and their mind is gone. Wherever you ride, wherever you lane, this road called life is a beautiful thing. And we are alive in amazing times. Delicate hearts, diabolical minds, revelations, hatred, love and war, and more and more and more and more and more of less than ever before. It's just too much more for your mind to absorb. It's scary like hell, but there's no doubt we can't be alive in no time. But now, it's just another shot to the heart. It's just a short shot in the dark. It's just another place in the stars. Wonders on every side. Life in marvelous time. Life in marvelous time. Hey! Right. Everywhere. All over the world. You can feel it. All over the world. Life in marvelous time.
Somebody told me there was a zone down in Baja, might have some potential mountain biking trails that we could maybe kind of use as an excuse to go surfing. Kind of blew me away how good this terrain is. It's just like you're in Green River, Utah, but you have the ocean right here. Being greeted by a couple Coronas and it's you on the runway strip, you know it's going to be a good trip from there on out.
I'm a wandering soul. I got no place of my own. Well, I got nothing to give. Well, I got nothing to show. For it
really adds to the feeling of when you're out biking. You're just like, you feel like you're really away from everything.
You don't really have any access to what's going on in the rest of the world, and you're always focused on what you want to do, what you want to find, because it's untouched and you can go wherever you want.
This huge slope of perfect dirt that you can just carve down, and felt just like skiing to me.
Yeah, there'll be peace on my soul someday. Reconciled, I'll be on my way, and I'll be wandering on for all my years. What I've become, no one can say. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, come on. All you soul searching people, come on.
Really fun aspect of riding on the Baja was everybody shredding together. You'd rip down and ride your line, and the next guy would roll through and ride it in a different way that just made you want to go do it again.
But here you kind of have this perfect blend where you have the natural features that are there, and you look at them and you go, oh, I'd love to ride that, but I need to tweak it a little bit. And then you have the dirt. You know, it's like sculpting clay. You can add a little water to it and you can make it however you want. Then all of a sudden you realize you've been out there for 3 hours and you're exhausted, so you just want to come back to the camp and chill out. But when you get back, there's good waves, and so you end up out in the water paddling around forever. And you know, by the time it gets dark, you're completely beat because you've been pedaling and paddling all day long. pretty sick experience hanging out on this cliff and jumping off of it all day.
Pretty cool to be able to go and surf and ride in the same day. Can't do that in many places.
Coming from Santa Cruz, it's like a dream.
Shut up,
Can't do that every day.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
The broken pencil.
Broken pencil who?
Never mind, it's pointless.
I hate riding with Brandon. He's really slow, just sucks at everything really.
Stevie is a hack. He like jackknifes the corners, gets his shorts caught on his shifter, like picking the worst lines ever.
I think it's a lot more fun to ride together. Without riding with your friends, riding wouldn't be the way it is, so I think it's cool to show it in a movie.
Take back control and stand up straight. We played many books, now we do it our way. Where the soul is on tomorrow, we're here to stay. Where the soul is on tomorrow, we're here to stay. We're the last ones, let's stand up. We fight guns with our hands up. To the cowards.
weirdest thing about the weather on this trip, I'd say, was we get like several different seasons all in one day.
Welcome to summer. It's hard work, dude. It's basically just been chasing the sun around the whole of like the South Island in New Zealand.
How's it gonna say? The weather's not great.
It's good, really. It keeps the dust down.
It's pretty much the best riding ever, except we gained more snow than what I left from Canada. There's a chairlift here. I'd move here.
Bubble have hooked us up with a huge house that they own here in Queenstown. Beautiful location. It's set up on the hill above the town. Just staying there has made it so much more relaxing, so much more fun. You know, Caleb's been showing us around and helping out and just putting stuff together for us that we would have just struggled to do ourselves without those people, the locals there to help you and to show you what's what. You know, you're on a foreign land and you're just going to be blowing it. Before I came to New Zealand, I never really knew there was such a big mountain bike scene going on. Walk down the street and any random person's going to know about downhill, going to know about the World Cup scene in England. You know, you stop any person in the street and then surprised if they even knew what mountain biking was.
You want to follow me or should I go for it?
Riding with Stevie's just pretty wild, you know, he's always going flat out, he's always charging, and so I'm always pushing it, trying to keep up, and when a couple of people are riding together, you get a lot more from the riding. Myself this week, I was riding a lot more on the edge because I was pushing a lot harder. Some of these tracks could like rival World Cup tracks, I think.
But the track's amazing.
That is I'm not being like.
You always say
I'm not
that.
just saying that. It's the best.
It's hip hop. Hey, 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 it's hip hop. Yeah, you remember? Come on, hey. One time for your mom. It's Migos. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Hey, you hear the strings?
So beautiful, so soulful. Stop rolling credits and cut to commercial. Cut universal, cut to the verse to C plus cut. His cut will hurt you, and you be bleeding, and I be leaving. A traveling man, I change like seasons. No pa, don't even go far. Older, chewing, don't choke. That's how I go hard. Piece of a MasterCard, sick of these rappers, bruh. Rather be working on my cardiovascular. It's not funny, not even a half a half. Black hole MC.
The idea for this film is quite simple. It's about riders, when they're out riding, following each other.
I started to giggle like 4 times through that.
That can be like kind of an ominous thing to say to people. Say if Cam McCall was to say to me, we were at some dirt jumps and he was like, follow me. I'd just be like, I don't think so, buddy.
Fortunately, Sam's speed has required me to self-sacrifice and be the fastest cable ever.
Bender already did it. So maybe we should hit it up. We know it's safe.
Locked the keys in the car.
Oh, dude, I'm so close.
Oh,
come on, you're there. You are there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You are on?
Oh.
You might look right past the fun time. Maybe remember the fun we used to have doing the whopping.
They're from Canada.
I'm going.
We're staying here, riding bikes.
Okay. Check the
vacation. Yeah, of course.
Off the plane from Australia, just to get a quick bit of shooting done. And you're in the middle of the white stuff.
Wild.
It's kind of scary. Don't even want to do this. They want this shot so bad, but I'm really scared. Oh my god. Oh, this is really steep. Oh god.
Everything is alright when you're chilling with me. I hang with homies like they was my families. How we do it in the SFC. You know I'm hip hopping every time.
We need something. Head's too small. Oh man, shoot it like that.
Just a regular thing in the loops. Just try to like find weird to do.
Are you saying this is weird?
Hey, they got me on live. Yeah. Hey, but for real though, I remember.
Right off the lip, I was like, I'm gonna get hurt.
Dude, at least you got your front tire over, man.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you, I'm half ninja.
I heard that actually.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Weird.
You know, when y'all came through, I think this was one of the first studio sessions.
What do you mean, what the heck? No riding today, sweet. See you guys.
Like, damn, that's a rolling. And your boy Geoff was over here. First, he left his notebook at home. Hey, go come to the studio to record. And then this fool
Sticks. I gotta get a photo of this. This doesn't happen. Roots to Jean combo.
That's like a major party foul, dog. You can't knock the mic over. That's your girl. That's
When the anthill guys come to town, they like carry the shovels in, and then we dig the lines and they look for shot angles. It's pretty good. Didn't have to carry the shovel.
Mikos on the tracks, Geoff on the mic. That's a recipe that I for sure enough like. Peace.